For those who are not familiar with your story, with what you had to endure, could you tell us who you are, what you did before you were detained and taken to Guantanamo Bay, and how you ended up being there?
I am Mansoor Adayfi. Now I am holding also a number 441 because also this is my number. I think I own it. I pay 15 years for it. I am from Yemen, where I was, as you know, like I lived for around 18 years. I grew up was raised in a very conservative family. I finished my high school in Yemen. Then I went to Afghanistan for a research mission. Only after a few months, I was ambushed by warlord, sold to the CIA for bounty money, imprisoned in the black site, then shipped to Guantanamo.
So a warlord just wanted some money from the CIA.
As you know, when America invaded Afghanistan in 2001, they were throwing flyers offering large bounty of money for anyone who hand over foreigners or Afghanis. So according to the ACLU, that 86% of the 20s at Guantanamo were either mistaken identity or sold for bounty. And many countries, Pakistan, United Arab Emirates, Mauritania, Bosnia, many countries who hand over innocent men to the United States based on baseless suspicion. So people think that people Guantanamo, they were captured in the battlefield. No, that wasn't the case. Now only the research proved that only 8% who has ties to Al Qaeda or Taliban.
Right. So that's out of several hundred. Right.
Out of 800. I mean, now, let me introduce you to Guantanamo. People still need to know about what Guantanamo, why Guantanamo were chosen, why Guantanamo was selected to be as Guantanamo. United States wanted to send a message to the world. They can go beyond any laws. They won't abide by any law or agreements. So they created Guantanamo outside of the law, the island of outside the law. So when they brought us to Guantanamo, it's legal. It's a baseless legal place. Also, at the same time, Guantanamo is a military prison within a military base. It's like a black hole. So they said federal law doesn't apply in Guantanamo. Kobe law doesn't apply. Geneva Convention doesn't apply. So it's outside of the law. So they can do whatever they want. There is no accountability for what happened there. Guantanamo holds 800 Muslims from around 50 nationalities, 20 languages spoken. The youngest detainee was only a few months old. The oldest was 105 years old, to that extent. So basically, who was at Guantanamo? Were they like fighters or the worst of the worst, as they told the world, we brought the worst of the worst terrorists? No, at Guantanamo, we were sons, father, husbands, all kind of men, journalists, teachers, students, lawyers, psychologists, doctors, all kind of people. These are the men who were at Guantanamo. It's not the image that Guantanamo tried to frame us in the orange jumpsuit and we brought the worst of the worst. That wasn't the case. And as you know, there is a big failure about Guantanamo. So far, they haven't convicted anyone of any crime. And 13 men still there. And we hope Guantanamo is going to be closed soon, but we don't know.